Hey everyone, so welcome back after a long hiatus from doing any game pickup videos. So I'm back to do a couple of them. I'm actually going to split this video into two parts. The first one is kind of pickups I've had in the last while, and it's been a while since the last video. And the rest of it will be stuff that I picked up at the Waterloo Game Swap. So they apparently they have two of those per year. So the last one happened just this past weekend. I didn't really go crazy picking up a lot of things, but I did pick up a couple of things I really wanted for the collection, and at least one thing that I really needed, and I'll go into that into the other video. But for this one, let's just talk about some of the stuff that I picked up in the last while. So to start off with, I'll start off with a couple of carts. One of them is, I went back and looked at the last video, and I don't think I mentioned this one, but I picked up a copy of Road Rash 2 for the Genesis. So the sequel to one of my favorite games on the Genesis, so definitely one I wanted to put into my collection. Another one that I picked up, and I am going to talk about the baseball games here in a second, but I'll take care of these cart ones first. A staple for anyone who loves sports and who loves the Nintendo, Tecmo Super Bowl. Another one that you've got to have, and one that I was really happy to add to my collection. So now really quickly, I'm just going to go into the baseball games I added, since usually I put those right at the front anyway. So first, a pair of Super Famicom games. So this one right here, Gamba League. That's about the only part of this that I can make out in English, more or less. So Gamba League on the Super Famicom. And this one I honestly don't know. It's super something with baseball, but it's a Taito game. Really nice cartoon art there, though. A lot of these have really great art, and they're a lot of fun to collect for because these can be had pretty inexpensively, which is fantastic. Another one that I actually picked up in a thrift store, they had them. This one's still sealed, and I think it has the Topps cards inside. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know if I really will, but just for the collection. Nicktoons Mlb. So there you go. If you ever wanted on the Nintendo DS to live your dream of playing a baseball game with SpongeBob SquarePants. So I will probably resist the urge to open that one. And then these last two were two just to fill in this portion of my collection. MLB The Show 14. So I had all the ones leading up until 13, so this is 14. And then today, actually at the store, I picked up MLB The Show 15 with Russell Martin. So, thematically appropriate with the Jays jersey on. They have clinched the playoffs. I mentioned that in another video as well. So they've clinched the playoffs for the first time in 22 years. So big cog in that machine, Russell Martin, MLB The Show 15. So now I have all the Sony MLB games for the PlayStation 3. So that collection I think is complete for now. I don't know if they're going to make it to MLB 16 within the lifespan of the PS3. I'm not sure if Sony will actually do that, but time will tell. So now on to the rest of the games that I picked up. So now for the other games, so I'll just go over this one here quickly, and then we'll go right into the rest. So NBA 2K13. This one I just picked up because literally this one cost me $1. And I picked it up just because I haven't played an NBA game in any of the last couple of generations, and I thought I'd at least give it a try just to see how it plays. This one is one from a series that I kind of wanted to play for a while and never got around to it. Soul Calibur 2 for the PlayStation 2. So it looks kind of fun. I haven't had the chance to pop it in yet, but it's definitely something I'm going to be looking forward to. This one is just another copy of a game I already have on another system, but I like comparing the systems from the same era to each other. So Saints Row 2 for the PlayStation 3. So I have this one for the Xbox 360, but again, I'm kind of curious. I always like seeing how they look one from another. So this one headed back to the Xbox and the Xbox 360. So first the Xbox. So 007, Everything or Nothing. So I really don't play these 007 games, but when I saw this one in the thrift store, it was just $3.99, which I thought was pretty good. But then I saw kind of who voice acted in it. So you've got Pierce Brosnan, which makes sense, but you've also got Shannon Elizabeth, Heidi Klum, and you can see that they've got their likenesses all here on the back. And then William Dafoe, which I thought was pretty good. And then I ended up going on to YouTube and looking at the intro. And it really does come off kind of like a virtual Bond movie. And the other thing that I think caught my eye was that it has what it says is a 2-player co-op mode. Now, I don't really know anything about it. I haven't had the chance to try it yet. but it had me definitely curious. And then for $4, sure, why not? So last but not least, I paid full price for this one in the store and just picked it up. I got for the Xbox 360 Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. So that was basically like your DLC game for for the last Saints Row game. But taking place in hell with the same kind of mechanics and all that. For $20, basically 1996. I really have no complaints. I prefer the physical disc. I know that they have versions where they included this along with the main one, I believe. Really, it just comes down to I love having the physical disc for it. The Saints Row series, especially the newest ones, I really like them. So $20 for basically a smaller, scaled down version of a new game, nonetheless. Absolutely. So that's it for that portion of the pickups video. We'll keep it nice and short here for now. So I'll come back and do another portion of it that'll just cover what I picked up at the Waterloo Game Swap. So for now, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you next time.